Hello everybody, it's Elisa with Momtastic Life and welcome to my channel. So as you can see, my hair is wet. I am far from pulled together, but that's okay. I just jumped in the shower and it is about 12:30 my time, and I decided that I would do another spend the week with me video. Today's Tuesday, so we missed yesterday, but that's okay. We'll do Tuesday through Friday this week. Anyway, so what's been happening in my life? Things have been really busy, and I definitely want to share all of that with you, which I will. But first, I need to just say that I need to finish my coffee because I had half a cup earlier, and then I went out for my walk. And if you guys saw my last week in the life, you know that I try and walk every day. It's been a little sketchy recently. So I've been walking with Byron nice and early in the morning while it's still cool out, because out here in Southern California, we are still well over 90 degrees every day. Yes, in the middle of September, and it will remain this hot until about Halloween is our threshold. But you guys, I am ready for fall. I love fall. It's my favorite season. I want pumpkin spice everything. Bring on the gingerbread, cinnamon, and candy swirls. I want it all. But anyway, I digress. So I went on my walk today without Byron because he had something to do this morning. And I thought, I've been a little sketchy on the walking. I may as well walk a little further, get some more miles in, because I have not been sketchy on the eating part of this journey. And you guys, I thought I was gonna drop. I swear I walked about 5 miles. My phone said 4.98 miles. And when you're walking and you're feeling good, and you go, oh, I'll just go one more block. I'll just go one more block. And I did that. But you know what the problem with that is? You have to come home. You have to walk all the way back. So yes, there were a couple times where I had to stop and catch my breath because I was like, I'm gonna have to call for help. But I did it, you guys, and I feel really good. So then I got back in, I jumped in the shower, and here we are. So I'm gonna finish my coffee and have a little bit of breakfast, which today is gonna be some yogurt that I picked up at the store this week and some homemade granola. I just felt like making a batch last night. I was craving it, and so I have a bunch of homemade granola. So I'm gonna sit, I'm gonna eat, and then I will show you and tell you what has been going on in my life that has been making my walk so sketchy, and no health things or anything like that. Nothing wrong, nothing bad, don't worry. But I have been a very busy girl, and I'm very excited. So I will tell you all about it after breakfast. All right, and just like that, my hair is dry and we're ready. So actually, I know I said I was gonna eat breakfast and then tell you what I've been up to. It's actually been like 3 hours because my day just got a little busy there for a minute. So it's almost 4 o'clock at this point, but that's okay. So for those of you who don't know me or know what's been going on in my life, I have found myself in a situation that is brand new to me. It's very interesting, it's challenging, it's fairly amazing for me, actually. I am in a political race, which just saying it sounds so bizarre to me. But so here's what happened. Several months ago, well, not actually, it feels like several months, but maybe at the end of July, I had some people get in touch with me and ask if I was interested in running for a seat on our school board for our district. And these positions are elected positions. Now, I was like, for those of you who know me, I have a 15-year-old. He's a freshman, sophomore in high school. And I have always been very, very involved in his education. I'm involved with his extracurriculars. I volunteer for things. I show up at the school when needed. Team mom, booster club parent, the whole nine. And I really, really love being involved with him and his activities and his school. And so I've always done it, and I think it's a great way to keep in touch with what he's doing in school and what's going on. So at the end of July, I had a couple of teachers and some educator related professionals approach me and ask if I would be willing to run for this seat on our local school board. And there are 5 members on the school board, and 2 of the seats are up for re-election this year. And I qualified for one of the seats. I have to live in a particular district, which I do. So I said, sure, why not? I'm absolutely willing to step up and do this thing. And, what a great experience and what a great way to really, have a hand in where education is going and see what's going on and work with the people, guide the district and all of these things. So I said, sure, let's go, I'm in. And so they connected me with some people who could help me get started. But lo and behold, and I didn't really realize the scope of this when I accepted this, they were like, great, let's get your campaign launched. And I was like, let's get my what? My what? So yeah, I have been in a full-fledged campaign since the beginning of August. So it's only been, maybe 6 or 7 weeks so far. It feels like I've been doing this for a long time. This position that I'm running for is nonpartisan, so it's not supposed to be, a political thing, but it's a lot of work and a deep learning curve. But like I said before, it's challenging, it's fun. I've met people I would have never ever met before, and people who I think that we will remain friends even when this whole season is over, whether I win or not. Let's hope I win. So basically, my house has been turned into Campaign Central, and it's been taking up all of my time. And sorry, there's noise coming from my right. Life is happening in the living room over there. Yeah, Mason's over there with his headsets in, messing with the bottle. So I just wanted to show you quickly what's been happening in my house. It doesn't look as bad as I feel it looks, I think. I've sort of contained my stuff to one area. But it's been a heck of a ride so far, so I wanted to share it with you guys. So I'm going to flip you around so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. All right, so what you're looking at here is relatively clean at the moment. It's sort of my command central. I have found myself zooming more in this past month or so than I have ever zoomed in my life. Zoom, zoom, zoom. And this is typically where I sit. This is my kitchen table. I have my mouse there, which I don't typically use on my computer, but I do for my Zoom meetings. I always have a drink nearby, water. Here I have a very empty notebook because I was taking messages for other things. And actually, here is just a quick look at some of the stuff I've been jotting down. And you think, oh, that's not that much. I have like 3 of these notebooks floating around somewhere. So I'm not as organized as I like to think I am, but I know how many notebooks there are. Here is a small whiteboard where I've written down various ways to get my name out there. So I have done some of these things. I have magnets on my car, you guys. They take up the entire door. It's hilarious. I have refrigerator magnets made. I have yard signs. I have palm cards, which I will show you. But this is where all my meetings and my Zooms happen for the most part. If I'm in a more casual type of meeting, I'll typically be sitting on my couch. And what kind of meetings are we doing? All kinds of things, from training how to campaign to, I don't know. We'll get back to the meetings, I'll tell you. All right, over here, these are yard signs, you guys. And this is kind of sitting, if you can see, here's my front door. And as soon as you walk in is all my stuff, except for the hockey thing, that's the kids. So these are my yard signs. And basically they all come in a box. I've gone through many. I've gotten like 80 of them all together, and this is what I have left. But when you buy a yard sign, it just comes like the single piece, which I know you can't totally see because kind of close. Okay. And then you get another box over here with like the stakes. So then you have to actually assemble. You see that? There you go. You actually have to assemble the yard signs before you use them or pass them out or whatever. And then over here, I have my literature, and I have 10,000 pieces. Well, I don't have 10,000 pieces anymore. And this is the stuff that we go door to door and we put in people's doors so they know who I am. And it's got my name and my campaign and some of the things that I'm working towards that I want to happen when I get on the board, my basic platform. This is my door-to-door bag, and I've gotten a whole new lingo, you guys. So when I do lit drops, meaning going door-to-door, passing out literature, I sling this over my shoulder. It's full of cards, usually my phone, so I could be playing music, and a drink, and I roll through the neighborhood. So these are the main things here. Oh, here, and it's all rolled up. I'll get a picture of one open later if I can. That is a banner. It is 6 feet by 3 feet. And it's got my name and my whole campaign slogan on it, which is the same as the yard sign. And I've had those hung up around town. Today we're gonna go hold one, me and my mom, for cars coming off the freeway so they can see who I am. So this is typically what my room has been looking like. Okay, so let me flip around again. All right, so here I am sitting at my workspace at my kitchen table. And I actually had a meeting earlier having to do with something else, and it was a little less formal, so I was in my living room. But for these campaign-related meetings, and I really never thought I'd be meeting so many people in my entire life, but it's everything from training. I'm in a group with all first-time candidates for various positions, so it's training in those groups and checking in and seeing how we're doing. It's sitting in town halls with young people and answering questions and telling them what I'm about and what my platform is about, and finding out what their concerns are, what their needs are, what they want brought up in board meetings for the district, what they want to see change. It's also meetings with various groups, like, okay, who knew you had to get endorsed by a bunch of people? Like, I didn't know this. So I have spent countless hours actually filling out various applications. You don't just call people and say, hey, will you endorse me? Can I tag your name onto my campaign as a supporter? No, you fill out applications, and some of them are quite lengthy. I think the shortest application I filled out was probably just several minutes. The longest one was, guys, like a solid, and I'm dead serious, a solid 3 hours. Okay, so you fill out these applications and they get turned into the respective groups that you're seeking endorsement from, and then from there it's been everything from absolutely we'll accept you to show up at several meetings and give 3 to 5 minute speeches, to hey, we'll put you on the board after it's reviewed and let you know, to being thrown into a Zoom room with a panel and having to answer everybody's questions about anything they wanted to ask, typically having to do with education, but sometimes completely out of the realm. And then having them, and then they say, great, we'll let you know. So I've spent many, many hours at this table, sitting on meetings, trying to get endorsed, trying to figure out how to fill out applications. There's all sorts of government paperwork that we've had to fill out, and budgeting, fundraising, and there's meetings on all of these things with various people. And especially since we can't get out and go meet people so much because of COVID, all of these things are happening on Zoom. And some days I swear you guys, some days I feel so hungover by the end of the night. All I want to do is fall into bed. And some days I think, like, I can't possibly do this. Like, how did I get here? And other days I wake up like, let's go, baby, we are on it. So it's sort of like this at times, but overall, I'm really, really glad that these people have asked me to jump into this race. I'm really glad I have done it, and going through this process, it's absolutely amazing. Okay, and that was totally awesome, you guys. These are the things that happened. My phone totally fell out of the little tripod and flew onto the table. Which I just find hilarious. The phone is fine. Nobody was hurt in the filming of this video. No objects were hurt in the filming of this video. But I find that totally hilarious. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. It's been taking up the majority of my time. It is quite time consuming. It's sort of fantastic. I'm just laughing at myself and my flying phone. So What have I done today? It's Tuesday, right? I checked in this morning. I went for my ridiculous walk. And by the way, my legs are still hurting. And here I have my water. Okay. I was on a Zoom meeting earlier for another organization I'm getting involved with. I am going to film, an unboxing video for Penalty Box later. I'm meeting my mom in about, I don't know, an hour or so to go sign wave, which basically means we're going to be standing out on a busy corner with my campaign signs, trying to get my name out there, waving and smiling at people for probably an hour or two. I don't think I have any other business meetings today. I can't remember. And then I've just had some regular things to deal with. Oh, I have a fundraiser coming up this weekend, and so I've had to check in with people for that. We're having a meet and greet this weekend, and maybe I can bring you guys along for some of this. That would be pretty awesome. So I've had to do some paperwork for that. And the other stuff, I just have some regular everyday mom stuff, life stuff to take care of around the house and in phone calls and that sort of thing. So it's been a ride, you guys. It's been a ride. It's been awesome. And I will take you guys with me as much as I can this week. I have meetings and interviews happening for more endorsements. Can't remember. Every day is so different and yet the same sometimes that I have to get up in the morning and look at my calendar and see what's scheduled, because there's a lot on there. I'm also writing postcards for other candidates. I'm doing phone banking. Oh my God, phone banking, you guys. Okay, that's when, like, we have a list of all people in our area that could possibly vote for me, and you actually sort of just cold call them and tell them who you are and tell them why you're calling. Like those political calls you get, like, I'm doing that stuff for me and for other candidates at times. It's so bizarre. But I'll take you along with me as much as I can this week and show you sort of what my life looks like, along with all the other stuff. If you ask my husband, who's been great through this, I don't think I've cooked dinner in 6 weeks. I shop for stuff, and it never happens. He's kind of taken over the dinner thing, which I'm so grateful for. But yeah, so that's what's going on. So I'll bring you along with me this week. I'll be checking in every day, telling you what's going on. And if you have any questions or comments or anything, just leave them below in the comments and I'll answer everything I can. But for now, I'm getting ready to go hang out on the street with my mom and wave signs. And I will see you all later. Hi, everybody. So it's Tuesday night, and I just wanted to let you know how the rest of my day went. My mom and I spent about a good hour and a half right off of a major freeway exit, holding my big 6-foot banner up to catch the attention of cars exiting. And we got lots of honks from truckers, which was awesome. But we also got lots of honks and thumbs ups and peace signs from just regular people in cars who are happy to see us out there and giving us encouragement, hopefully voting for me. So that was great. And then I got home, we had dinner, Byron had cooked dinner, and we ate, and then I sat down to pay bills and open all the envelopes and record everything in the checkbook. Yes, I still have a checkbook, but it is really for the express purpose of keeping a paper track, so I can look quickly without having to log on to my computer. And I actually still write a check every now and then. For what? I can't remember offhand, but there are a couple of things that I actually still write checks for, which I know, right? Is that archaic? It might be archaic. But anyway, I pay bills, and you can see I'm like in my robe and all cozy, because while it is a zillion degrees during the day, it's down in the 60s at night, but it's very still, and so we have the air on and I freeze. So here I am in my cozy robe, and it's about 9 o'clock right now. And I'm exhausted. It's been a long day. So I'm just gonna hang out on the couch, watch some TV, tell myself that I'm going to bed early, and I will actually not probably get upstairs till midnight or so, right? Because I'll catch up on some YouTube, I'll watch TV, and then the time will fly. And just wind down for the rest of the night, because this is really the time where I can just relax and not worry about anything. So I am saying good night. I will see you tomorrow, and we'll see what we get into then. Have a great night, everyone. Good morning, everybody. It's Lisa, Momtastic Life here, and it is Wednesday morning, and I am sitting here with my coffee because this is what gets me going in the morning. And I actually enjoy coffee. Like, I like the flavor of it. So I just have coffee and some regular milk in here. My husband really likes that flavored creamer stuff, and it always smells so good to me, but no go, because then you can't taste the coffee. Anyway, it's about 7:45. There is a board meeting, like a special board meeting this morning for the school board, so I need to jump onto that. No, I'm not participating, but all of these things are live streamed, so I've been going to every single one, and typically the regular board meetings last around 3 hours. I am hoping that since there's only 1 or 2 items on the agenda this morning, it'll be quick. And then the rest of my day, I have some phone calls to make. I never did get that penalty box video filmed yesterday, so hopefully I can take care of that today. Sorry, I'm adjusting because I see there's a lot of light coming through the window here. Maybe my big old noggin can block it. So I'm going to jump into this board meeting. I am going to hopefully get my video filmed today. I'm going to make some phone calls. I have to do some research on some school policies and just general, lots of ums today. Sorry, guys, not quite awake. General things. And then I have a big meeting, Zoom meeting this afternoon for an endorsement by the teachers union. So this should be interesting. It's going to be myself, my opponent, the other gentleman who's running for a spot on the school board, his opponent, and a third person who has jumped into my race, who I've never seen before or heard of. He's been absolutely silent with zero campaigning, and he is supposed to be there. And so we are all going to be questioned and interviewed, and we're all trying to get the endorsement of the teachers unions. And it's sort of a last minute thing, like, oh, hey, we're going to do this in a couple of days. Can you guys jump on? And so we'll see. So I have to prepare for that today. And I don't know what else I'm going to get into. I don't know if I'm going to have time to get into anything else, but that is what my day is going to look like. I will check back in later. I'm going to set up to jump into this meeting. And thank goodness I can do that, right? I'm in a different robe, in my pajamas, with my coffee, looking a hot mess, but nobody's going to see me. So, and it also means I've missed my morning walk. Byron just went out with Mason for it. And so if I can squeeze that in at some point before it's 12 zillion degrees, I may even do that as well. But all right, guys, so have a great morning, and I will see you all later. All right, guys, checking in. Here is the truth of my day so far. It is 1:40, and I have been dressed in clothes out of my pajamas for approximately 10 minutes. Yeah, I didn't get much further than the couch this morning. I did sit through the meeting this morning, which was super quick, so yay. I did make the phone calls I needed to make. So that's done. I am currently making Mason some cinnamon sugar toast. This is what he requested as I don't know what to call it, a snack, 3 pieces of cinnamon sugar toast. Did you guys eat that when you were younger? That is the bomb. You gotta love it. So I'm making him that. And then I am going to prep the carrots that I bought at the store this week, which means peeling and cutting and putting them all into a container for easy snacking. Make myself some lunch since I've had such a busy morning. And then I plan to film the penalty box video. And I've also done the research I needed for my meeting later. So I guess I have done some things. It just doesn't feel very active today. But that's where I am. I will show you what I'm having for lunch in a little bit when I get there. And check in again at the end of the day, I guess, or a little bit later, maybe after my meeting. We'll have to see how that goes. But yeah, so that's where we are so far. Oh, and we're only halfway through the day. All right, moving on. everybody. It's early. It's Thursday morning. It's about 6:45, 6:50, and we are going to walk this morning, and Mason is going to walk with us. He was recovering from an injury, and he just got the all clear to do whatever he likes. So he's started walking with us in the morning, well, as of yesterday, because he just literally got cleared. But he needs to get his stamina back up and get back to running and stuff for hockey. I have my coffee because I don't walk anywhere without it. I am not a morning person typically. I need to wake up and then sit around and do nothing for a while before I become functional. But I'll probably drink about half of this and then we'll be on our way. My day today, it's going to be busy. It's not going to be too much running around though. I have a bunch of phone calls I need to make. I need to drop off a yard sign for somebody who contacted me yesterday. I have a meeting this evening, another Zoom. What else have I got? Oh, and I need to go do literature drops, meaning that I'm going to take a whole stack of my literature cards. I think I showed you guys these things that just tell some basics about me, and pass them out door to door. We don't go knocking. Nobody wants anybody knocking on their door right now, but we just leave them in the door. And I don't know, that might be it. I've really been wanting to bake. I haven't baked in a week or two, so I've really been wanting to try out a couple of new recipes. So I don't know if I'll be able to squeeze that in or not, but we'll see. But so that's a brief outline of what my day will look like. Hopefully we'll get it all together. I have a feeling I'll be spending a lot of time on hold today with my phone calls. Yay. So yeah, so we shall see. So I'm just waiting for the boys to get downstairs. We'll go on the walk, come home, shower, and then get started with the day's events. Anyway, I'll check in later. And I hope, I'm not speaking clearly yet. I don't even think my eyes are open yet. I hope you all have a good morning. If it is morning when you're watching this, I feel like it should be morning for everyone right now. But I will see you guys later on today. Hey everybody, so I just wanted to check in real quick. We're midday about now. It's just about 2:30, and it's been a busy morning. I mean, not physically running around, but I've been on the phone a lot today. I spent the morning chasing information, which I hate, right? You call one person and they go, oh yeah, great, but I can't help you. Call these people. And so you call those people and they go, okay, great, but we can't help you either. Call these people. And so it was a morning of that, of calling around to several agencies to get some simple information. So I did spend a lot of my morning on hold and having random conversations with random people. But that's okay. We are now obviously in my car, and can you see this? It's in the back seat, so it's just a glance, but I'm about to go deliver a yard sign to somebody who asked, and then I'll be coming back home, maybe grabbing some lunch. I had breakfast at about, I don't know, 10:30 maybe, long after our walk and my second cup of coffee. And I haven't eaten lunch yet. I've had a banana, so I'm a little bit hungry. So I'm gonna go drop this yard sign. I'm gonna come back, maybe eat, and I think I have a couple of more calls to make, and I have a meeting later at about 7 tonight. I've heard nothing from my meeting last night, so still waiting, still hopeful, but we'll see, right? And so that's about it for now, guys. And oops, sorry for that little camera shake right there. All right, see you in a bit. Hey guys, so it's now 3:37, and I'm just making myself some lunch here. Oopsie. Had some laundry to do, which I totally forgot that I had started doing already. Who's done that, by the way? Everybody? You put something in the washer or the dryer, and then like an hour later, or 2 or 3 hours later, you're like, oops. Yeah, that happens all the time. That's okay. So for lunch today, I am making the same thing I had yesterday. I tend to be a little bit of a creature of habit with lunch because, I don't know, because I like it. It's just a ham sandwich on some wheat bread and with some bread and butter pickles because I love them. I actually love all pickles pretty much. I don't know. My family has definite pickle preference. None of them like the bread and butter pickles. So I get them all. But I like all pickles, even sour ones. I think especially sour ones. But all right, so a ham sandwich with some pickles. Yes, I snack while I make lunch because why not? I'm gonna grab a napkin. I don't have one over there. And some Dijon mustard. You guys like Dijon? Plain yellow. I just bought some spicy brown too. So, very simple. And then a side of carrots that I chopped up, I think yesterday. And that will be my lunch. You can see all this goodness over here. It looks bright orange on camera, I think. That's for dinner tonight because why not have all the meals out at once? We're having chicken. Hubby has seasoned a couple of these with mesquite. I don't think it's actually called mesquite, but it smells like it. It smells like barbecue potato chips, actually. It's so delicious. So he's gonna cook that out on the, oh my God, I wanna call it a steamer. It's not a steamer. Smoker. I swear the older I get, the more I forget my words. It's incredibly frustrating for myself, let alone anybody I'm talking to, I'm sure. So he's gonna smoke that, and that'll be dinner tonight. Close this up. A couple of pickles for good measure here. All right. What else? I don't know. Not much. I got some more phone calls to make. I have a couple of bills to pay, I think. But pretty easy afternoon all in all. And my meeting tonight is just more, not, I don't want to say social, but it's not anything that I have to speak at or perform or answer questions. It's just something that I'm attending via Zoom so I can hang out and listen. You know, it doesn't matter if I'm dressed in, you know, something nice or my pajamas or whatever. It's just something I'm attending. But you guys, can we just talk about the weather for a minute? Because holy schmoly. You see, I'm still in a tank top. Today is September 20 something. 3rd? 4th? September 24th, I believe. Like literally it is 100 degrees outside and it is hot. And it's supposed to go up this weekend. It's supposed to be up over 100 for the next 4 or 5 days. 104, 106. Guys, where is fall? Where is fall? According to the calendar, it's here, but it is not here. And I have to tell you, fall is my absolute favorite season because I want all the pumpkin spice. I want cozy sweatshirts. I actually want to put on pants, like jeans and sweatpants and cozy. I want to throw a sweatshirt on when I go outside. If I did that now, I would probably burst into flames. So unfortunately, the area of California that I live will remain hot, probably at least in the 90s, maybe dip to the 80s if we're lucky until Halloween. So like all the pumpkin spice lattes and all of that, it's like, it's way too hot for all of that, unless you want iced. Although I will still go and get some, that won't stop me. You can't stop me, son. I know. But yeah, it'll stay warm here till Halloween. That's sort of our threshold out here. But I have to tell you guys, I am so done with summer. I am so over it. And I am so ready for some, you know, cool, at least cool weather, right? The mornings are nice. They're at like 60, but you know, here we are midday and it's 100 freaking degrees. So I don't know what that's all about, but so here is my lunch, my sandwich, my carrots, a couple of extra pickles because yum, and a half a piece of ham that I tore for my sandwich. I will eat that as well. And I'm gonna go sit and tool around on probably Facebook and eat lunch and then move on. Actually, probably move back to the laundry room to fold clothes and get on with my day. So back soon. All right, guys, it's dinner time, so I'll show you what we're having. Byron made a bunch of chicken on the, oh my God, I still can't remember the name. I want to call it a steamer. Smoker. Look at that. And so here we have some tortillas, some Brussels sprouts on the side, and some lettuce. So if we want to do burritos or wraps, we have some lettuce. Some chopped up tomatoes, some chopped up onion, some homemade salsa, which we just stuck in another container that I had washed out. And this one is habanero hot. 3 kinds of chicken. Actually, it's all one kind of chicken with 3 different seasonings. So this is the one that Byron thought I would prefer. It's sort of like a mesquite barbecue. Mason, stop, please. This is, I'm not sure what this is, but it smells delicious. And here is a big old bowl of the rest of it. This is about, oh, this is Cajun, and it's about what, 6 breasts, honey?
Not that one.
Altogether?
Yes.
Yeah, so this is about 6 chicken breasts altogether. Some shredded lettuce. And on the stove over there in that pot, what is it? Boom, 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 boom. Ah, it's rice. So Mason will probably want a rice chicken bowl. I'll have a burrito. Byron will have a burrito. And the mom-in-law will probably have plain chicken is my guess. But, all right, this is our dinner for this evening. Hey guys, just wanted to check in before bed. It's almost midnight right now. Why am I still awake? I will tell you. That meeting I was on earlier lasted about, I don't know, 2.5 hours or so. And then after we all just kind of hang out on Zoom and chit chat. So I was on there till about, I don't know, 10 or so. And then I said, oh, I'll sit, I'll, watch a little TV and go to bed. And I ran across that movie, The Sandlot. You guys seen that? Freaking awesome movie. So I had to sit here and watch all of The Sandlot. Meanwhile, Mason went to bed earlier because he goes to bed. He has bedtime. Byron went to bed. So it's me and The Sandlot. But it just ended. And I'm going to head to bed. I'm probably going to read for a little bit. I'm going to get some sleep or getting up bright and early tomorrow to walk. And so I need to get some rest. But I hope you guys have a good night. I hope you guys are sleeping now if it's also midnight in your area. And see you in the morning. Good night. Good Friday morning, everybody. How are you? So yes, I realize I look a mess. But that's okay. I have not quite pulled myself together yet for the day. But, oh, look at my cup, by the way. Totally random. I'm a mom. What's your superpower? Right? To all the moms. but it's about 20 of 9 right now. We have already been out on our walk. Got up early at about 6:45 and got out there a little after 7, and we walked about 2.3 miles today, which was nice. Me and Byron and Mason, and Mason's upstairs doing school right now, which is great. And I am getting ready to start my day, and by start my day I mean finish my coffee. I have a little bit before I actually get out there and try and exercise at all, but I always finish it when I get home. Probably have a second cup. All right, here's a question, you guys. Will you drink coffee if it's been sitting around? Will you drink room temperature coffee? For me, I need hot coffee. So I'm that person that will stick my cup back in the microwave 32 times until I finished my coffee. Because once it gets like room temp, I don't really like it anymore. I'm going to jump into a meeting at about 9 this morning. This meeting is actually, it's pretty cool. The principal at Mason School has started doing these like coffee chats, morning chats, once a week. Actually, she does them twice a week at different times, same subjects. So for anybody who has any questions or needs to learn about the grading system or just wants to check in and say hello, you can jump onto a Zoom with a bunch of people and just kind of have a morning of learning or asking questions, whatever. So I'll probably jump onto that for a bit. As far as campaign stuff today, if I can get out there, and that's just a testament to how lazy I will be today, but if I can make it out there before it's a zillion degrees, because yes, it's going to be like, it's supposed to be, I think, 91 today, which means probably at least 95, and it's freaking hot. I'm going to go drop literature at homes, and I still have to make a couple of phone calls that I didn't get to do yesterday because I spent so much freaking time chasing answers yesterday. And then tonight I will probably be phone banking, which means actually getting on the phone and calling people and asking them to vote for me. I don't know. So that's the big plan. I still hope to get some baking done today. I don't know if that will happen. And I may have to get some more laundry done today. Yesterday we got all of Mason's clothes and all of Byron's clothes washed and folded. I have some sheets and stuff to wash. I should probably throw some of my own laundry in if I ever get there. Like I can live in sweats or other shorts or whatever. Like I'm not pressed to do my clothes. I'm not going anywhere, so it doesn't really matter. But and actually, I don't mind laundry too much. Do you guys like laundry? I don't mind it. I like the smell. It's kind of therapeutic for me to sit and fold. Actually, I typically fold at the washing machine, but I'm okay with that. I don't mind laundry. So I'll check in with you guys later, show you where I'm at, tell you where I'm at, and have a good day, you guys. Hey, everybody. All right, this is the mask I've been wearing. Vote Elisa Williams, Hart School Board 2020. And I can actually take this off now. I don't know if you can see it. Like I can see it in my mirror, but I have like that mask burn, meaning like everything from above the mask is sunburnt now and everything below it is not. It's quite an attractive look. But my hair is up. I am hot. I have my headsets here. It is just after 12 and I just spent about, I don't know, an hour. My clock say, my phone said, maybe an hour and 15 minutes walking door to door, dropping off literature. I walked nearly 3 miles between the back and forth to everybody's front doors and back. So I probably could have skipped my morning walk today and been okay. But I walked nearly 3 miles. I passed out a bunch of literature. I am now very hot and sweaty. My feet hurt, my legs hurt. But, you know, it's all in the name of the game. So I am going to go home now and collapse for a little while, sit in the AC. I may shower. I may grab some lunch. I don't know. I don't really feel hungry, but I need some water for sure, which I have with me. And I don't know what my next move will be. I made the phone calls I needed to this morning. So I think I may actually get some relax and shower time for a bit before I move on to the next thing. We shall see. But anyway, it's been a good morning. I can't complain. I'm getting things done, and I like to feel like I've gotten things done. You know, I don't know. Do you guys like to feel accomplished, like you've checked off your list? I'm a big list person. Okay, so here's a pet peeve, which is totally random, by the way. I don't want to put my hand in front of the camera. I used to always use a paper calendar, like a weekly calendar that I keep in my purse. But ever since March, there's obviously been nowhere to go and nothing to write down. Excuse me. So I started using my phone, the calendar on my phone, and it's very easy. And I always have my phone on me, especially these days, so I pull it up. However, the one thing I miss about using pen and paper is that I can't, on the phone, I can't check things off. Like, that bugs me. That's like apparently a little pet peeve of mine. But other than that, I'm gonna go home, grab some water, and relax for a bit. And yeah, that's it. Oh boy. All right. See you guys in a bit. Bye. All right, guys, before I end my night, I needed to show you how the Cinnamon Swirl Quick Bread came out. Drippy with yummy frosting, lots of cinnamon sugar, and check out that thick ribbon of cinnamon sugar in the middle. I love that. So I had a piece tonight. It was pretty tasty. It won't go to waste, let's put it that way. And I'll be having probably some with coffee in the morning. So overall, not bad. The kid will probably taste it tomorrow. And that's the real test, right? Will the kids eat it? So we'll see what he says. But yeah, not bad. All right, guys. Well, the day is done. It is 10:37 at night, and I am still doing laundry. Okay, but to be fair, I put a load of my own clothes in, and then I forgot they were there. So I probably could have been closer to finished at this point had I not forgotten. But I have a load in the washer and a load in the dryer. So I'll be up for a while until that's all done. Okay, because who else? You have to fold your clothes right when they get out of the dryer, otherwise they wrinkle, right? Anybody else with that? Either that or you end up having to iron, and I just no, I don't iron. And the few times I have attempted to iron, I've ended up with new and more interesting wrinkles in my clothing. So I prefer to take them right out of the dryer and get them folded and avoid that whole situation altogether. So I got everything on my list done today, which is awesome. I phone banked, meaning I called potential voters to vote for me today for a couple of hours. I got my literature passed out this morning. I baked the quick bread, which you saw. Made a couple of calls. I feel like I'm fairly accomplished for today. I still have a couple more things to do to prepare for tomorrow. Tomorrow we are doing a meet and greet for all the candidates running for the various positions around town, and for Congress and for Senate. So that should be fun. So I've got some prepping to do for that. But yeah, my day is complete. I'm not crazy tired. I am ready to just sit down and chill for a bit though. And that's it. And we ate. What did we have for dinner? Oh, we had leftovers for dinner tonight. So nothing spectacular. It was delicious, but we had leftovers from last night. And that's it, guys. So I will see you tomorrow. I'll try and bring you along a little bit for the activities. We'll see if I can film. I don't know. But anyway, sleep well. Good night. See you tomorrow. Hi, everybody. So, I'm tired. It's Saturday night. It's just about 11 o'clock. it's been a day. Not a bad day. It's been a really good day. And I know I said I would try and bring you along today for this meet and greet thing that I had. But I'm sorry, I was busy and I just forgot, and I just couldn't get the camera out to film. But I can tell you a little bit about it. So we started this morning. I had to run to the grocery store and pick up some snacks and some ice because we brought coolers and water because it was still like in the low 90s here today. It was quite hot. And then went up to the place where we were having our meet and greet, and we had a one of those big canopies, and there was a bunch of us there. I mean, there were people running for Senate and for Congress and for all of our down ballot candidates, meaning all of the little guys, school board, water board, that sort of thing, and our local city council as well. And the whole thing was really organized, and there were 8 of us, not 8 of us, 8 tents, and we were grouped, like it was me and the other person running for the same school board in one tent, and then this school board in another tent. So there were 8 tents altogether, and it was a totally socially distanced drive-through meet and greet. So we all had masks on, we all had stuff under our tents, and the people who came to meet the candidates stayed in their cars, which was actually pretty cool. And it went till, God, close to 4. It was supposed to end at 3, and it went to close to 4. You guys, we had over 100 people roll through there today. Like, holy crow. I didn't talk to every car. I didn't need to talk to every car. I only talked to the people who were in my voting district, and then actually we talked to most of the cars just to say, hey, if you have a friend in this area, let them know, that sort of thing. But over 100 cars came through there today, which was amazing. And it was hectic only in the fact that we were out there and it was hot and there were people and we were doing what we do. It was exhausting. It was long, but it was a blast. It was really a blast. We had a good time and made some good community connections. So that was that. And I got home at about 4:30, and I have been sitting on the couch pretty much immobile for the rest of the night. I mean, I dragged all my stuff in. Well, not all my stuff. Okay, let me just tell you guys, and I kick myself every time I go shopping and I forget this. My trunk is full of banners, yard signs, folding tables, canopy tent, and then in my car, I have a box of literature and magnets and zip ties and scissors. Thank you, hon. And like, there's always all this crap in my car right now because it's too much work to pull it all into the house, pull it all back to the car. And then every week when I go grocery shopping, I forget that my trunk is full. Crap. And I have to shove everything in the back seat, which is fine. So I got home and hubby told me we were going to order dinner out from this place called Grand Panda. He just dropped the menu on my lap. How sweet he is. Grand Panda. This is where we ordered dinner from. I don't know if that's going to show up backwards or not. But it's like a real Chinese restaurant. Like, you could go there and eat, which is weird now, right? I mean, not very many people actually go to the restaurant to eat for Chinese food. But if you've ever done it, it's just this weird sort of aura. I mean, it's really cool, but we tend to order in for Chinese. But anyway, so he ordered in a bunch of food, which was delicious, and we ate. And now I'm just sitting on the couch watching one of my favorite YouTubers, Jen Chapin, who I love. So I'm sitting here catching up on some of her videos and, you know, sort of working on a crossword, sort of opening mail, sort of, you know, looking through papers I need to get through, not really paying full attention anywhere. But that's okay. Like, this is the perfect evening. Anyway, so I just wanted to close out this video by saying thank you for spending the week with me. I know it was a little bit hectic some days and probably a little slow on others, but thanks for hanging out. I love sharing my time with you. I love being able to show you what I get done in a day or don't get done in a day or a week. And just go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the thumbs up button. Tap the bell for notifications so you know when I upload. And thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.